900 students, 68 different cultures, lots of beautiful kids and families, phenomenal school with just really, really good people. They wear their hearts on their sleeve, but there's a little bit of disadvantage. They're very proud of their cultures, and it's about making sure we build on those cultural strengths to get the benefit out of every single student. FlexiSpace came out to re-engage students that were disengaged and to see if we could re-engage them back in the school before they exit the system. So it's a reboot. It's to get the momentum back, to get them re-engaged again, find out what's going wrong with them, and then hopefully get them back into classrooms. There's lots of research behind it, and the research is stemming from the fact that once they leave a mainstream school, their protective factors are gone. The students are losing their social elements, and then once we lose them to the system, the cost on society is massive. It's 12.6 billion, the amount of money it's costing Australia for disengaged students. So it's about investing now to try and save that money later on. The challenges are actually getting them the value of education, wanting them to come to school, engaging parents that are also maybe struggling outside of school, but then to engage them that, hey, it's important that your son or daughter is at school and that they're learning. How important is it to keep kids in their existing communities? It's the most protective factor they've got. Their social groups that they have, that's what keeps them in school. It's not academic, it's actually their social groups. They want to be here if their mate's here, and then they'll succeed if their mate's succeeding.
Working with young people with diverse learning needs is a huge passion of mine. So knowing that we can do something like this to cater for a large number of students within our school is a really good opportunity. It's really exciting just to be able to think about how we can re-engage the kids, being able to be a bit innovative and creative in what we do. I'm really excited to see this work well. I want it to build capacity within the school. So not only will the FlexiSpace be able to cater for students that are disengaging with school, but helping the school community to, I guess, just an overall approach within the school, and for staff and students to have outcomes from that.
So today we've got a meeting around the actual infrastructure build for the FlexiSpace. So we've got regional infrastructure people, central office, members from the school, and the lead architect, just discussing what the space will look like, who's involved, and so it's a collaboration session around what we're actually going to build. This space was chosen because it's in the middle of the school. We already have a re-engagement team that operate in offices next door, so we wanted to make sure it was built into the current system. There are already flexi spaces that exist, or flexi centres that exist, that are on the sides of a school. We wanted to make sure it's in the centre of the school, where the students were proud of Maple Park State High School and they're integral in the school.
Currently this is our engagement hub. All students access this when they need it. For example, if they need uniforms or to check in with different staff members within here. And so we thought creating the FlexiSpace from here will really keep that inclusive practices within our school.
Typical candidate for FlexiSpace is a student probably got a mountain of troubles behind them, and they're disengaged, and we might see the behaviours in the classroom, struggling, absences, not in uniform, not having had breakfast, and just behaviour issues or disengaged behaviours. That's the obvious one. Students can be sitting at the back of the class, quiet. They might be not in trouble, but they might be getting Ds or Es for effort and behaviour, so they're just cruising along and they're not actually engaging. So if they're identified that way, or they're absent, lots of absences, that's where we need to make sure we tap in early. So the building means nothing. Like that's what I need to push, is the building is just a building. It's the people and the systems and the processes we have within it that are going to make this successful. This has been a great opportunity. It's been a great opportunity to do what we do right now in this space here, student engagement and the Student Engagement Hub, but take it to another level, and a level that I don't think has been seen yet. So that's the way that I talked about it. That's the way I think it actually is going to exist.